What's up, everybody? Steven Zekiller here, bringing you more reaction videos every day, so never miss out. But before that, 72% of the viewers watching my videos are not subscribed. This means two things. You're either new to the channel or returning to watch another one of my videos. I hope this video is the one that gets you to hit that subscribe button today. In 2025, our goal was to hit 500,000 subscribers. And we were so close of hitting that goal. This year, I'll be pushing my channel further beyond and going past its limits by going for 650,000 subscribers. I'm gonna keep pushing my power forward till I can hit 1 million subscribers. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the Z-Killer Army. What's up, everybody? Steven Zekiller here, bringing another reaction, and we're back with some more Australian news, Australia information. Australia neurotoxin is literally embedded into Mother Nature in that location, and then some. That's a lot, I know. But we are back, and we've been enjoying this playlist for almost like, what, 2 months? I've been kind of making this like a weekly thing for almost 2 months now. But it is coming to an end because as of right now, you guys can't see it, we are at 68 out of 80. Now, when I started this journey, there was about 65? I think there was 65 on this playlist. And since I started this journey, there's been new ones added every couple days. And we are nearing the end. We have 12 shorts left by more Parz. And so with that being said, I'm only going to tackle 6 today. And by the time I do next week, I will probably be caught up. And officially, now probably going to not do this weekly. But maybe once every 2 or 3 weeks kind of thing. I hope you guys have been enjoying this. If you guys have some other ideas of other stuff you want me to do similar to this comedy, similar to this, and of course if he does drop a full-length video, I will be tackling that as well. So you guys can inform me on stuff, and I have tried some other things, and I'm going to bring in even more content similar to this, so stay tuned for that. But let me know what you guys think, and how much have you guys been enjoying this, and if you are showing up to this video for the very first time and you haven't seen any of the other reactions, well, get yourself ready. There's lots of awesome content to go back and check out after this, especially if you enjoy this type of content. Anyways, we are starting off with the fucking Kraken. The Kraken is real, kinda. That's what this is titled. So we're gonna check out what they mean by the Kraken is real. We're going to do Kraken is real, the fish will choke you. Oh, this fish. Scientists create a new fish. People hate this groundhog. Australia Prime Minister disappeared. And then why does half the ocean have blue blood? Those are the shorts we're checking out today. Let's get into this.
The Kraken is a real animal. Just not the one you think it is.
Who's that Pokemon?
You see, when people hear tales of the Kraken, they assume that a bunch of sailors in the oldie times got absolutely shit-faced and ran into a giant squid. And to be fair, that's not a terrible assumption. Giant squid...
And it would be very scary, especially the time frame. No knowledge on how scary and how deep the ocean can be, the mutations, the ginormous growth of certain sea creatures can be. It's a very scary place.
Squid are f***ing kaiju-sized, coming in at 12 meters in length and 900 kilos in weight. So the assumption that they saw that shit and rightly assumed sea monster isn't too far-fetched.
I could believe it.
However, there is a rather large hole in that giant squid theory. Oh. They don't live anywhere near the surface. They live down.
Yeah, they live really far down below where most often we can't even reach. Like I think there is like studies and things that we've done to like try to capture certain footage of them, but it's not easy. And most often it's too dangerous to go that deep underwater.
Way down. Owning real estate at a depth of 1,000 meters below sea level in the Twilight Zone. So if these sailors didn't see Squidward's roided out brother, how the do you explain the books of corroborating tales of long, tentacle-like appendages sticking out of the sea?
Yeah.
Well, the answer is whales. But where is the tentacle on a whale? Well, you see, during breeding season,
Oh dear God, they're talking about a whale dick!
blue whales reproduce by conducting a locomotive on female whales. And in order to keep this train running on the tracks, male whales must wait their turn. And while waiting in the lobby, in order to stay prepared, the males tend to raise their gentleman's sausage out of the water and wave it around in the air.
The Kraken is whale dick. I will never unthink about that. Well, actually, that's not the right. In general, that was knowledge I did not know, and I don't think I wanted to know. What the fuck?
And the special sausage on a blue whale is around 3 meters long and 14 inches thick. So sailors who thought they were seeing a mythical monster from the depths were more than likely
Looking at a horny whale.
just seeing a pot of whales hitting weapon inspect on their schmeat.
No!
Yeah, yeah.
No. Okay.
This fish will choke you. Just not the way you think. See, this is a hagfish found worldwide under the sea, and this thing has one of the most f***ing disgusting defense mechanisms on the planet. You see, when I say choke, you probably think I mean they loop that pool noodle shaped body around your neck and squeeze. You are wrong.
You're gonna try to choke you by going down your throat?
No, these guys are piss-weak scavengers that average out to about the size of a Subway footlong, and despite having a f***ing face hugger for a mouth, their main defense mechanism is, busting. You see,
Oh.
as you can probably tell by looking at them, these bad boys are slimy. Really
Oh no.
slimy. And when threatened,
Oh, what did I... What was this journey? First whale dick and now this? What the fuck? Why? Why?
they use it as a f***ing weapon. Whenever something tries to...
What? That ending was so wrong.
eat them, they kick the slime production into overdrive, secreting a protein that instantly converts the surrounding ocean water into thick, sticky sludge in half a second. And I mean, you know, a load like that in half a second, incredibly impressive. Nothing to be embarrassed about at all. This slime then seeps into and clogs the gills of their predators,
Ew.
suffocating them to death. Then, having literally slimed their ops, they whip out an Uno reverse card and f***ing eat them.
What the fuck? Holy shit.
Scientists have created a new fish. And the best part is that it was a fucking accident. You see, this is a sturtlefish. And it is found absolutely fucking nowhere in the wild. No, this genetic accident is a nature mod produced exclusively in a single facility in Szarvas, Hungary. You see, the sturtlefish is a cross between the Russian sturgeon and the American paddlefish. And in the wild, the only way that hookup's happening is Discord, because they live on opposite sides of the fucking planet.
Hello, princess.
But this ain't the wild. This is Hungary's Fishing and Aquaculture Institute, Haki, where a group of researchers is trying to figure out how the fuck to repopulate the critically endangered Russian sturgeon, using a neat trick called gynogenesis. But, what the fuck is that? Well, you see, usually, when sturgeons reproduce, the females lay a shitload of eggs in the water, which are then, fertilized by the males.
Okay, there's a theme going on here that I wasn't prepared for in this set of videos that I sat down to watch today. There's a lot of fucking going on around in it. It's underwater. What the fuck?
Fertilization requires two of the same species to tango, with 50% of the offspring DNA being contributed from the egg and 50 from the source. In gynogenesis,
That same fucking edit. Why?
100% of the offspring's DNA is contributed by the mother. Now, because sturgeons can't do this naturally, the researchers hatched a plan. They would take sperm from the far less endangered American paddlefish and microwave that shit with UV radiation, destroying the DNA it carries, but still allowing it to stimulate the egg into growing without the father's DNA. And thus, gynogenesis. But, there's a problem.
That
Paddlefish was just a little too genetically similar to the sturgeon, and they did not leave the swimmers in the microwave long enough. So instead of a bunch of perfect little sturgeon babies, we got the sturtlefish, which is a literal genetic dead end. It is incapable of reproducing. I feel bad for it. It was an accident and it gets no bitches. Abysmal existence, RNG.
Let's go gambling! Oh, dang it.
People hate this groundhog. But why?
Okay, we're seemingly out of the fucking ocean of fuckery. Now apparently people are hating on this groundhog.
Like, what is it me for?
Well, because this is no ordinary hog. This distinguished gentleman is Punxsutawney Phil, a resident of the US of A, specifically the town of Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, where he has a very important job. He predicts the weather. And he does it through the Groundhog Day ceremony. But, what the f*** is that? Well, basically, every year on the 2nd of February, crowds gather at the Gobbler's Knob. Stop laughing.
Who decided that fucking name?
At the Gobbler...
You're funny as fuck, but you're wrong as fuck for that name.
Knob. Stop laughing. It's a very serious ceremony. Quit it. And then, at dawn, the unbelievably dripped out inner circle of the Groundhog Club retrieve the allegedly 140-year-old Phil from his knob. Phil then selects a scroll from the tip of the knob based on whether or not he saw his shadow when being yanked from his home. And if he did see his shadow, winter will last for 6 more weeks. And this year...
You know, I never really understood the whole myth behind that. I remember people talking about that growing up and everything. It just seems so fucking far-fetched and bullshit to me.
Phil has predicted 6 more weeks of May alt. And for some reason, this year, That prediction has royally pissed off many people online. See, I just think he's doing his fucking job. But the tweet that shared his prediction has some of the most angry yet fucking hilarious responses.
Well, this is, if you're talking about Twitter, you could literally talk about anything positive, and there's haters on that fucking site. It is such a toxic place nowadays. You don't go there to fucking get any type of good interaction.
And I made this video to read you the best of them.
Oh no.
Turn him into a steak. That groundhog is going in the microwave. If I saw Punxsutawney Phil, I would punt him like a football.
Damn!
Last but not least, POV, you are the deep fryer at Raising Cane.
No! I kind of wish this was longer. I would have loved to hear more of these. Winter Shorten. Damn! That's a fat chicken nugget.
Australia's Prime Minister disappeared.
Oh,
No, that is not a joke. This is Harold Holt, the 17th Prime Minister of Australia. And when I say he disappeared, I don't mean he retired from public life, never to be heard from again. I mean, we literally fucking lost him midway through his term.
What?
That is like the Secret Service losing the fucking president.
Now let me be clear.
Which begs a very important question. Fucking how? Well, you see, Holt was elected Prime Minister in 1966.
My question is, did they find him alive or dead? That's the true question. Or did he just wander off for a little bit and not tell anybody? That is the truest of questions here.
And one of the most well-known facts about him was that he fucking loved the ocean.
Be free!
Which is why on December
Oh no.
17th, 1967, while taking a day off from leading Spider Island, Holt convinced his mates to stop for a cheeky swim before they went out to lunch. And
Oh fuck, did he drown or something and never or did he get lost at
so they pulled into Cheviot Beach in Victoria. Now on that day, the ocean was, putting it lightly, fucked.
Oh, he probably got swept out. Oh fuck, yeah. That actually can, I think that averagely like kills a bunch of people a year. Like the ocean will drag people, and during the current pull, you could literally be underwater and lose breath and stuff like that and go unconscious and drown. It's fucking terrifying.
And so all of Holt's friends warned him that maybe visiting Nemo today was a bad idea. Holt responded, and I quote, "I know this beach like the back of my hand."
And then he lost his life. I'm going to assume this is where this is going.
Popped into the water, and started swimming away from the shore. And he kept swimming. Further. And further. Yeah, right, mate. That's far enough. You can come back now. Wait, where the fuck is he? Yeah, they completely lost sight of him. Because the Prime Minister was fucking gone. This caused the leaderless Australian government to shit themselves. And
Yeah, that's not a good situation. That's terrifying, and I feel bad if he did die.
start playing Where's Holto?
I'm under the water.
No, that fucking edit with the where's Walter, and then I'm under the water.
Shit themselves. And start playing Where's Holto?
I am under the water.
Search and rescue teams scoured the coast for weeks and came up with absolutely fucking nothing.
Weeks. Sad thing is he probably drowned, and the body was probably consumed by fish and other sea creatures.
Not even a body. The sitting Prime Minister had vanished without a trace. Some conspiracy theorists say he got picked up by a submarine. The odds are...
The Iron Lung!
Some conspiracy theorists say he got picked up by a submarine.
Oh dear God, he's in the Iron Lung!
The odds are he drowned.
Yeah.
But most importantly, with the tragic loss of our nation's Prime Minister at sea, how did we choose to commemorate the man who was clapped by the ocean? Well, I'm glad you asked that question, because we
Oh no.
we named a fucking swimming pool after him.
What? Oh. Oh no.
Octopus.
Alright, well this is the last short we're watching today, because next week we probably only have 6, maybe 7 to watch, and then we're caught up. So ladies and gentlemen, this has been a fun weekly ride with you guys. And I definitely am going to continue doing stuff on the side and other memes and other shorts and stuff like that. If you have other suggestions, remember, let me know down below. If you see some suggestions you like those comments. And I'll definitely be checking things out. So stay tuned.
Does bleed blue. But why?
Why are you blue?
Well, actually, it's not just octopuses. If you lined up Gary, Larry the Lobster, and Mr. Krabs, you will find that all of them bleed Gatorade.
I did not know that. What the fuck?
Now, this is
Damn, that motherfucker can chug!
just for aesthetic purposes. Running what appears to be blended up smurf through their veins actually serves an important purpose. And to learn what that is, we gotta talk about your blood. You see, your circulatory system is based on iron. Iron is used to produce hemoglobin, which in turn carry oxygen around the body, allowing for you to, exist.
Yeah.
And when iron is exposed to oxygen, it oxidizes and goes red, which is why when you get shanked, sprays out tomato sauce. Now here is the fun part. The cast of SpongeBob don't run on iron. Their circulatory system is based on copper. So rather than hemoglobin, the copper creates hemomyosin to cart the oxygen around. And as anyone who's ever seen the Statue of Liberty can attest, when copper oxidizes, it turns blue. Now, the reason for them evolving copper is pretty simple. Our blood fucking sucks. See, the inferior hemoglobin is far less efficient at binding oxygen than the Chad hemocyanin.
Really?
And considering all of these bad boys live or travel through incredibly cold, low oxygen environments, they need to get the most out of every breath they take. They basically switched evolution teams from red to blue because red blood has a skill issue.
Damn! Alright. Well, we will check out this one another day. But that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this. Actually, as we're recording this right now, I know 2 other videos went out. So this is another triple upload day. So I did drop a video that was Friday Night Funkin' related. I also did a reaction. This one was kind of a surprise. I was already planning the Friday Night Funkin' in this video today. So the other one is a reaction to the new trailer for the upcoming Backrooms movie. So go check out that if you guys want to see my reaction to that trailer. Or anything else I recently uploaded. Five Nights at Freddy's, Amazing Little Circus, Poppy Playtime, all that good stuff, animation and music and whatnot. Thank you guys for watching. If you have more memes, more fun stuff for me to watch similar to this, you know what to do. And I'll see you in another video, hopefully. Till next time. Later!
Killer, take us on another one.